What's going on, Sagittarius? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be your general reading for the mid-month check-in of May, even though we're way past the mid-month point of May. So, sorry for the delay on your reading, Sagittarius. I think you guys were the last time that I did reading, so that is totally my fault. I try to get Sagittarius up there out a little bit earlier. But I do want to thank you guys for your patience. And I really never have any Sagittariuses that like complain or anything like that. So I love you guys. I appreciate you tuning in to the messages. We're going to get you some clarity moving forward. Let me show you guys your cards. This is going to be your main storyline, your present energy that we're working with first. If you want to check that out. After that, we're moving over to the left side for your futuristic energy right here. And this will also be your supporting details that we're looking at. In the end, we're wrapping it up with a fairy card. You guys have the Ace of Spring. All right. This is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone that watches the video, but if it resonates, gosh, I can't talk. If it resonates with you, do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel as usual. If it doesn't resonate, you can always check out your rising or moon sign in one of the previous readings that I did for Sagittarius, all right? And if you're brand new to the channel and you don't follow me on IG yet, you should follow me at Chris Anthony 14LBS, Chris Anthony 14 pounds. I do have things planned coming up for that channel if you guys want to tune into that. And if you're looking for a personal reading with me, you can book that in the description of the video. It'll have all the details about how to book with me. Sag, let's do this. All right, so we're going to hop into your crowning energy. So you guys have the Nine of Cups with the King of Swords and the Father of Pentacles. So I was a little bit stumped a little bit when I first looked at your spread, Sagittarius, at first glance, because you have like a lot of court cards here. And usually in my general readings, I don't get that many court cards. So it's like a lot of different storylines that are happening here. All right, so Nine of Cups energy does show that there is some wish fulfillment coming in for you guys. And this could be surrounding an air sign, possibly with the King of Swords, or an earth sign with the Father of Pentacles, to be honest with you. But what I do see is that some of you Sagittariuses are becoming very strategic, very logical, using your rationale when it comes down to your financial wish fulfillment, with the Father of Pentacles being here and the Nine of Cups. Some of you guys are getting very tunnel vision, very focused, really not allowing a lot of distractions to come in when it comes down to your finances, growing your finances, things like that. And some of you guys could even be almost, you know, putting love or emotional fulfillment to the back burner, the way that this King of Swords is looking at the Father of Pentacles. All right, now for other Sagittariuses, if you're dealing with the air sign when it comes down to a romantic connection, that air sign could possibly be kind of like aloof right now, or not very focused when it comes down to your connection, you guys' connection that you have together on an emotional level. That person could possibly be kind of emotionally inactive right now, and it could be possibly because they're focusing on their pentacles. They're trying to build something financially for themselves with the Father of Pentacles. Or it's possible that it could be an earth sign that this person is kind of like focusing in on, as opposed to a connection that they possibly could have with you potentially. So that's one of the scenarios. And there's a lot of different scenarios going on here, Sad. So let's get more info on that and see what's going on. Down here, we do have the Queen of Wands, which is your energy, with the King of Cups and the Son of Cups. So on the other hand, Sagittarius, from, I would say, the outside looking in, it seems like you have possibly another suitor with the King of Cups energy, of somebody that does want to come in and offer you some sort of like emotional beginning. They want to have this emotional bond with you, but at the same time, it's almost like you could be distracted thinking about the air sign or possibly the earth sign. I don't know. I am kind of picking up almost like some sort of love triangle that's happening. Not really a third party situation, but more so like a love triangle. It seems like one person is focused on one person while the other person is focused on somebody else. All right, let me break it down for you. This is just what I'm picking up. It may not resonate with everyone, right? But I see that Sagittarius, you may have some sort of wish fulfillment um, with this King of Swords, which could possibly be an air sign, but this air sign could be focusing on a earth sign and not really in the present moment with you when it comes down to the connection. And then at the same time, while you're focusing possibly on that air sign, it seems like it's a water sign here with the King of Cups that is like focusing on you, but you're not really paying any attention to the water sign. So I don't know. It's kind of like a lot going on with you guys, Sagittarius. But yeah, somebody does want to come here and offer you some sort of emotional new beginning. Um, but you could be feeling like your true fulfillment is here with this King of Swords that may be distracted right now, either on finances or possible earth sign. I feel like it's more so of a financial type of thing that could be happening with this person's focus, though, because it's another Father of Pentacles. Um, so take it how that matches your energy. Coming down here, we do have the Page of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles and the Strength card. So the Page of Pentacles could be representing a brand new beginning that you're having when it comes down to your finances, a new career, a new job, a new position, promotion, possibly something that's in the beginning phase, but it's also something that you have grown into. And whatever this is that you're having a new beginning in, it will be multiplying into the Ace of Pentacle. It will be growing very quickly because it skips every other pinnacle placement and it goes right to the Ace of Pentacle, which lets me know that this is going to be some fast growth, some fast movement that takes place within this financial beginning for you. And it could be just because you have certain gifts, talents, and abilities that really matches whatever position that you're in. When it comes down to your job, your career, your business, it seems like you can do this position very organically. You're a natural at it. You just have these innate skills that really can come out and be used in this space that you find yourself in, which is why it almost feels like it's a setup from the universe to put you into a place where you have this amount of abundance that you've been dreaming of, envisioning, wanting to manifest. It's almost like whatever job position or career that you have that could be like a new beginning for you is going to be the place that the universe multiplies your financial stability, your material wealth. All right. So this is a gift from the universe. And it may be something that right now is starting off small, like it's like humble beginnings, is what I feel. But very quickly, it's not going to take a lot of time. It's going to get to this Ace of Pentacle energy, which is like a lot of money. And for some of you guys, I'm seeing like six figures. It's like you start off at one position or in one place with your finances, but this new beginning is going to quantum leap very quickly into the Ace of Pentacles. Maybe not overnight, but it's going to do it a lot quicker than you would regularly think that something could turn into six figures. All right, so I see that for some of you people. And like I said, this is something that you're kind of like aligned to do. It's within your alignment, which is why we have the Strength card here. And the growth is going to come from, you know, these abilities that could be hidden, but they're really going to come out with this position that you find yourself in. All right, so moving down here, we do have the Moon card with the Death card twice, right? Three major arcana energies, two double or one double energy repeating. So the Moon card here could definitely be representing something that you had a lack of clarity in. Um, some of you guys could have definitely been going through almost like the dark night of the soul energy with this death card here. Very deep transformations taking place, very deep subconscious programming or reprogramming, rewiring that definitely could have been taking place with you guys. And it's almost like something is really come to an end or come to a head. Something here could really be falling away, that no longer serves you anymore. Maybe a way of thinking, a way of perception, a way of operating in this reality. Um, it's almost like you've been in the dark so that this deep place within you could transform. And it really feels like something that's very, very subconscious, Sagittarius, like a very deep layer of yourself has been maybe going through some sort of metamorphosis here is what I feel. Um and you've been in the dark about it. So it's almost like this transformation could have been going like right underneath your nose, but you really didn't know exactly what was happening, is what I feel. It's like you had an inkling of a clue, like something was happening with you on a deeper level. But maybe the universe wasn't revealing to you exactly what was being transformed in you or what was being downloaded. And, you know, um, but I really feel like this has something to do with your subconscious programming being upgraded, like from one state of being to another one. And it's gonna, I feel like the clarity of it is going to come into your world. But it's almost going to be like one of those things where you feel like you transformed overnight because you consciously didn't know that these things were being changed within you on a very deep level. Some of you guys could have had some dreams that were trying to reveal it to you. Um, or maybe little clues or synchronicities that your guides were kind of letting you know that, okay, you are going through a shift, you are going through a transformation. But consciously, I feel like you guys were left in the dark about this transformation. So when the effects come into your world, it's almost like you're going to be like, wait, where did that come from? Like, how did I do that? Like, and this is almost this energy that I'm getting right here. It's like this multiplication or this leap, this quantum leap, is taking place from a page of pentacle all the way to the ace of pentacle. And it's almost like happening overnight, right? And it's because of this strength card, right? Something that was developed in you on a very internal level, and it's like a hidden strength is what the strength card usually represents. Um, so yeah, I feel like you're not gonna know it until you like are placed in a certain environment in order to use this transformation or to use these hidden abilities that really have been activated for a lot of Sagittarius. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, is what I hear. Like you're gonna be excited about it. Because it's something very major with the way that maybe you express yourself, the way you communicate. Um, which is why we have the Page of Swords here with the Four of Swords and the Hangman. The Page of Swords a lot of times comes through when there is possibly a message that somebody wants to communicate to you, but other times it can touch on when you guys are experiencing some sort of evolution, when it comes down to the way you express yourself, the way you communicate, the way you carry yourself, the way you present yourself to the world. And I feel like something is changing when it comes down to that area of your life, the way that you personify yourself. Um, and it is bringing you a lot of peace with the Four of Swords here. This could be the clarity that finally comes in about this transformation, because some of you guys could have felt like you were just hanging there waiting on this transformation to come to a completion. That could have been the only major effect that you felt, is that you somehow picked up intuitively, because the Hangman is the card of Pisces, talking about very deep intuition. um, but some of you guys could have intuitively felt like, okay, I'm in between two cycles. Like, I feel like I'm in limbo. Like, I'm finishing up and completing something, but at the same time, something brand new is starting, and I don't know exactly what that brand new beginning is going to look like, is going to feel like, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, I feel like you guys were being prepared for this as you hung in limbo, as you waited. This transformation was taking place, right? The death card, the moon card that we talked about, was forming this evolution within you with the Page of Swords here, so that you can express yourself a little bit differently coming into this new beginning. And this is going to create a lot of growth in your life and really put you into a place where you're sitting pretty with the Four of Swords, where you're comfortable, where you're relaxed, and whatever it is that you're doing, whatever role that you're taking on moving forward into June, Sagittarius. But I feel like you guys have peace now after a time of maybe not knowing what was going on and why you were feeling, you know, these deeper feelings or emotions or shifts taking place in your life. A lot of this is subconscious though. All right, so let's keep it moving. Let's get more info. You guys on the futuristic side have the Hermit. You have the World card here. You have the Four of Wands with the Two of Cups. And then you have the Magician here at the end to wrap it up. So let's see. The Hermit card is clarified by the Ace of Wands and the Tower. So some of you guys could have felt like you were in hermit mode a little bit, just kind of staying to yourself, um, kind of feeling the effects of that deep transformation, this deep metamorphosis that was happening with you subconsciously. And I really feel like you guys went and you're pulling out some very deep wisdom from your soul. It's almost like some of you guys could have subconsciously tapped into the Akashic records and pulled out some information that you can use in this life that maybe you learned from a past life. I'm really picking that up strongly. Um, and this, once again, could have been happening in your dream, Sagittarius, if you've been having vivid dreams that um, really speak to you on a deep level, or maybe you didn't know exactly what it meant, the symbolism in your dreams. It's like your subconscious was being upgraded by some information that could have definitely been coming through the dream world, through the astral realm. Um, but it was some sort of delivery is what I feel that came in to you guys from the universe, and this is creating a lot more momentum in your world after a time of having slowed down or feeling like you were in that hangman energy, that hermit energy. um, you guys have this new fire that's kind of coming in for you, this new drive that's coming in for you with the Ace of Wands. And once again, it's knocking down, with the Tower card, some older subconscious programming, an older way of viewing the world, an older belief system, um, an older way of representing yourself, even. It's like that's the end. It's coming crumbling down. This operating system no longer works, you know, on your desktop, right? It's almost like it's being updated. You have been updated, Sagittarius, is what I feel. So that Ace of Wands represents the new drive that has been downloaded onto your system, and the Tower represents the one that was ripped out, right? And you guys had to go into hermit mode, right? You had to kind of pause a little bit in that hangman energy in order for this update to happen. Okay. Um, so coming down here, we have the World card with the Knight of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, like I said, you guys are entering into this brand new beginning where you're showing up as a brand new person. Even if it doesn't feel like that to yourself, other people are viewing you differently with the World card. You have a different level of attraction is what I feel, Sagittarius. It's like you're sending out different vibes. You're transmitting a upgraded signal now. And a lot of this has to do with spiritual transformation and personal development that you guys have been doing behind closed doors, um, kind of awakening your consciousness more and more. And like I said, you're gonna be hitting the ground running into this brand new cycle with the Page of Wands here. You guys are kind of going to be speeding very quickly towards the new beginning, coming in with a lot of passion, a lot of energy. Um, And the Four of Pentacles is here. And to be honest, this could be representing this retrograde cycle that we're kind of in right now, where you're feeling brand new. A very deep transformation has been kind of happening within you, but at the same time, the external environment, the astrological effects on the collective, are still kind of keeping you in place a little bit, where it's almost like the universe is telling you, okay, the new beginning is here, you're upgraded, right? You have this new level of evolution, but just hold off a little bit when it comes down to the application of it. So you're going to be aware of something, is what I feel, Sag, but applying it is going to be a different thing, because maybe the space is not ready. The environment is not ready. You're still in this retrograde season. We all are. So you're going to definitely feel some energy kind of holding you back a little bit. Not holding you back in a bad way, but just like calming you, like, okay, not yet. You're ready, but the world is not ready yet, right? So, you know, yeah. Okay, so let's keep it moving. The Four of Wands energy is here with the Two of Cups and the Four of Cups. So finally, we get back to um, this almost love triangle energy that I was feeling in the beginning of the reading. Yeah, I do feel like that it's almost like someone here, and I don't know who it is, it could be you or someone else. Sagittarius is feeling like they have their soulmate. They feel like they're connected with somebody that they want to spend their life with the Four of Wands. They want to be in commitment with, because it's a very deep emotional bond, a very deep soul connection that's happening here. But at the same time, someone else is almost like rejecting an offer with the Four of Cups. And this could be all of you, Sagittarius. It could be like one on one end, you're feeling like somebody is a soulmate and that you want to build with this person, but you may be rejecting them because they have some sort of sneaky behavior, or because that rat is right there on top of the cups. Somebody could have like messed up this connection or soiled it by the way that they've been acting. This could be that air sign that has been kind of aloof or not as focused on you. um yeah, it could be any sign, but I do feel like here it's an opportunity for some commitment. It's an opportunity for a love connection to happen here. But at the same time, it's almost like either you're not sure if you want to move forward with this person because red flags, or this could be another person thinking about that with you. So take it how it fits. But I do feel like there may be either some rejection that's happening when it comes down to a love connection, or it may just be being slowed up because one person may not really see the opportunity right now because they're distracted by something else. And that is also a representation of that Four of Cups energy right here. So something may kind of be moving slowly when it comes down to the love department for you guys, or has come to a halt a little bit because there's a lack of clarity. And so there needs to be some sort of communication that happens within this connection in order for it to continue to grow, is what I feel. This could be something that's kind of brand new for most of my Sagittariuses, but doesn't have to be. Um, Moving down here, we have the Magician energy with the Eight of Swords, and the Temperance card is here too. So yeah, I feel like there is going to be this creation that's taking place once this paused energy, once this retrograded energy kind of lifts up, and we kind of more so start to come out of retrograde season. Some of you guys are going to be getting to work on something, creating something, building something, working at something, and it is going to be manifesting what I do feel we were talking about in the beginning, that Ace of Pentacle energy, financial growth. You guys are going to work with it. If it's not happening in the physical world right now, then you're working on it in your head. Or if it's something that you really haven't begun or started yet or presented to the world yet, then you're strategically coming up with the system that you're going to be using and how things are going to fall in place and blah blah blah. But with the Eight of Swords here, it's almost like things are still on hold, right? It's still a level of preparation. It's like it hasn't been kind of I just heard Jack out of the box. Like, it hasn't been revealed yet, right? It's not ready to pop out of the box yet. It's still under wraps, whatever it is that you're manifesting. But at the end of the day, yeah, so it's almost like you're having to temper it. Like I said, with that temperance card, it's almost the representation of that Four of Pentacle energy that I was talking about, where you're ready to speed forward with that Knight of Wands energy, passionately, fiery, into this brand new beginning. But it's like, hold on, it's not time yet. It's here, but not totally yet. So you guys are really still trying to temper the flame. It's like you're trying to keep the flame alive while you wait in order for this manifestation to come into reality. And I really feel like it's just a matter of time. You're just waiting for the retrograde season to kind of lift up a little bit and things go back into regular time. And so the universe is working with you to kind of like, keep it balanced, just hold off, be patient a little bit before you jump head first into this new beginning, because it's definitely here for you guys. All right, so let's go into your fairy card. You guys have the Ace of Spring. It says it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. So yeah, amazing career opportunities. That's what I was definitely tapping into here. Like, some new beginning in a career or position is really going to lead to a lot of financial wealth that's coming your way. Yeah, and you guys are definitely going to be fearless and happily pursuing your dreams, but it may not be the direct time to do it at the end of May or going into the beginning of June. Um, it may be a little more after that, but I feel like this is very close for you guys. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up right there, Sagittarius. Hopefully that made sense and resonated with you, because you guys had a lot of cards here. So if you need more information on that, email me. We can kind of do a personal reading for you. But I will see you guys in June. Thank you once again for your patience. All right. Like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel if that did resonate with you. Later.